Hello friends, this is your professional dreamer Alex. Welcome to a new episode. If you enjoy yourself, please leave a like at any time, and if you want me to elaborate on some aspect of the dream, leave a comment down below and I will get back to you soon. And now, please lay back and enjoy today's episode. I was at my grandpa's place and I was lying underneath the basketball hoop and there was a Spiderman on the ground and he was a hybrid of multiple Spidermans and Batmans and Deadpool and Spiderman and symbiote. For example, the shoulders were really black and it was from the symbiote, and the chest was blue from Batman, and the eye in the middle, it only had one eye. It was really huge, like most of the face. It was like a cyclops, and it was the Spider-Man eye cover. And I thought underneath the suit there has to be weight, the Deadpool character. And the suit felt like there were 3 or 4 people at once in that spot. I talked with an old good friend of mine and I mentioned that I had the exact same dream previously too, but I didn't. I maybe had a dream about different Batmans being one person, and maybe I just thought about recording it and dreamt about it again. And the distribution of how many percent of each individual or part of the whole continuously shifted, and it was visually seeable of how the suit was made up. More black, more blue, it constantly changed. And somebody else was laying on the ground too, and the symbiote reached out of the shoulders to help the other person, and while they themselves were still on the ground, he stood up and went towards the backyard. I told the approximately 5 people that were also around to stay behind me and let me lead and decide whether he's good or bad. And I climbed over a flower case and I walked sideways so I don't miss anything. He was standing on the edge of the terrace and there was a really long wind wall, like from Yasuo, and the wall was splitting the whole backyard in half, and it reminded me of a magnetic field. Then my perspective swapped and I became the hybrid guy, and I spread my hands out and the symbiote tentacles reached out and the spider web came out of my hands like cat whiskers, and the tentacle and spider web reached out of my hands and I was feeling the airflow, and then suddenly a gust of air came and got caught in my net of sensors and it generated a lot of uplift and felt like really important, but I couldn't talk properly. I could only sign at the time because I was mute then, and I was up in the air and I checked the atmosphere and saw the wall that half the garden, and I wanted to point at all the areas that I think that are magnetic, but I thought the other people won't understand me or they can't see what I'm seeing currently, and I guess the symbiote enhanced my vision so I can see better. And there was a female wizard and she casted some runes into the air and I saw a mouse cursor, and then the vision got enhanced and I wasn't seeing the windwall anymore, but really detailed graphs of how strong the magnetic force is and which direction it goes or flows, like east to west, and how broad the field is. I saw the direction of the magnetic field properly and the strength and the colors. It was displayed in green, brown and purple mostly, and there were some empty spots in the magnetic field. I slowly lost altitude. Somebody synchronized our awareness properly, and it was probably the symbiote who transferred itself or tiny parts of itself to the other people so we can share our field of vision. I wanted to go higher to get a better view, and therefore I paddled in the dream with my feet. I was so aware in the dream already that my body also acted out my dream intentions. I was laying on my belly. I hurt my feet by hitting my toe at the corner of my bed. In this dream I probably was at my grandpa's place again, because when I had the dream and I recorded it and I uploaded a video about it, then I spent a lot of time editing, and therefore it's more likely that I dream about something that I already uploaded. It's more likely that I dream about that again. And about the symbiote, it's probably because I thought about Venom and how the symbiote is kind of friendly, and therefore I also got all of the enhancements later on. And about the windwall, I was at the end of season 9 in League of Legends and I played a lot of games. And there was a Yasuo that got enhanced and got bigger, and therefore his windwall was also bigger. And it was enemy Yasuo, therefore it's on the other side in the garden. And I researched some magnetic fields, and I also dreamt about ferromagnetic fluids recently. And therefore I saw the magnetic fields, and the mouse cursor I saw besides the runes was probably also because of the editing. Dear listener, thank you for spending time with me. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider liking and subscribe if you haven't already. And maybe learn more about the subconsciousness, psychology, and having better sleep and dreams. Please share this channel with your friends and associates that are interested in dreaming, lucid dreaming, and sleeping well or better. This is your professional dreamer Alex. As always, thank you for listening, thanks for your time, and until next time, have a great night. Bye bye. If you like this dream, you may also like the dream that's on the top right corner.